there, and welcome back to my channel. And hey, welcome back to another Quick Take Celebrity News edition. Y'all, those Hollywood streets are talking, and let me tell you what, the conversation ain't a pleasant one. Now, this Quick Take is actually going to serve as an update to the current status of what is going on for those woes for Mr. Jonathan Majors. And if you had checked out my previous video, which was Say It Ain't So, go ahead and check it out if you haven't, but if you have, this serves as an update to that video. Well, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into this quick take. Now, according to Deadline, Hollywood's wariness of Jonathan Majors grows. Actor no longer starring in the Man in My Basement movie and was cut from Texas Rangers ad campaign. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, Deadline can exclusively share that Jonathan Majors has been dropped from a slew of projects. We hear on good authority, including the Protagonist Pictures feature adaptation of the Walter Mosley novel, The Man in My Basement, and an ad campaign for the Texas Rangers MLB team, as well as an unannounced 5th season's Otis Redding biopic, which the Emmy-nominated actor was circling. Now, Deadline can exclusively share that Jonathan Majors has been dropped from a slew of projects. They hear that on good authority, including the Protagonist Pictures feature adaptation of the Walter Mosley novel, The Man in My Basement, and an ad campaign for the Texas Rangers MLB team, as well as an unannounced 5th season's Otis Redding biopic, which the Emmy-nominated actor was circling. Now, the latest on Majors comes in a wake of yesterday's news that his manager, Entertainment 360, and publicist, the lead company, have cut ties with the actor, who is facing DV allegations in the NYC after a March 25th incident involving a dispute with a 30-year-old woman. The unnamed victim was taken to the hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck, according to authorities at the time of the incident. Majors is scheduled to appear in court on May 8th after being charged by the NYC DA. Majors was set to star and executive produce The Man in My Basement under his Tall Street Productions banner. A replacement for Majors is underway. The pic also has Willem Dafoe attached. Protagonist Pictures did not return requests for comment by Deadline. Dallas, Texas was one of the areas Majors grew up in. Following Majors' arrest, the Texas Rangers had to pivot for Majors in their 2023 season ad campaign. When reached by Deadline, Texas Rangers provided no comment. Meanwhile, Majors was kicking the tires on a 5th season project early in the works, entitled Otis and Zelma, which has the full support of Redding's estate. No deals were signed on the Stephanie Elaine produced project, but Majors is no longer under consideration for the film, Deadline has been informed. Protagonist Pictures is fully bankrolling The Man in My Basement, with Nadia Latif making her feature directorial debut. Deadline first shared about the project. In the Mosley novel, Charles Blakely is an African-American man living in Sag Harbor. He's stuck in a rut, out of luck, and about to lose his ancestral home when a peculiar white businessman with a European accent offers to rent his basement for the summer. He'll pay $50,000. This lucrative proposition leads Charles down a terrifying path that takes him to the heart of race, history, and the root of all evil. Mosley adapted the novel with Latif, and Dafoe is set to play the role of Aniston Bennett in the project as the opulent gentleman who requests to rent out the basement of Charles Blakely's ancestral home. As Deadline also shared yesterday, Majors is no longer attending this year's Met Gala as one of its guests. It is an unfortunate situation being on the other side of headlines for Majors. Before the NYC arrest, Majors was having a banner 2023, with Creed 3 and Ant-Man 3 grossing a combined $745 million worldwide. The Yale Drama School alum also won rave reviews for his turn as a disturbed bodybuilder in magazine Dreams at Sundance, a movie that Disney Searchlight ponied up for and set for a December 8th Oscar corridor theatrical release. Text released by his criminal defense attorney, Priya Chaudhry, purportedly from the woman Majors had an alleged altercation with, appeared to show her taking blame for the fight, but she is yet to address the incident herself. Majors remains with the MCU cast as their main villain in future phases, Kong the Conqueror, a character which appears in Disney Plus's Loki Season 2, and is slotted to star in 2025's Avengers The Kang Dynasty, and 2026's Avengers Secret Wars. Majors is also currently set to reteam with Spike Lee on Amazon Studios' The Understudy and to play Dennis Rodman in Lionsgate 48 Hours in Vegas. Majors received a Primetime Emmy nomination in the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series category for HBO's Lovecraft Country in 2021. Well, y'all, it appears that things are not looking on the up and up for Mr. Jonathan Majors. Now, the thing I find interesting is that his actual court date is set for May 8th. I find it interesting that all of these elements are dropping before we actually get to the court date. So to me, it kind of spells a lot of trouble, right? I mean, why will we not be able to wait until that date? Isn't this saying that you're innocent until proven guilty? What it appears to be is just you're guilty until you're proven innocent, if ever. This really is a unfortunate turn of events, to say the least. Opportunities are dropping like flies, and we all know that once your reputation has been really smeared or marred in any way, it's hard to get new opportunities, let alone to pick up the ones that you may have lost. Now, with that, we're going to wait, of course, to see how things shape up. But at the end of the day, at this point, things are not looking so good. But, you know, hey, I would love to know your thoughts. Do you think it's odd that the management company and the publicist companies both dropped Jonathan Majors before the actual court date? What do you think is going on there? I would love to know your thoughts. And also, Deadline shared about those text messages that Jonathan Majors' attorney had shared. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts. They didn't really help his case any. I would have rather the attorney just hold on to the information and provide that with the court date. You know, my thoughts is that I feel like it would have been better if they had just waited. It would have been better if the attorney present the information they had in court instead of trying to win over public opinion, because honestly, those text messages really did not help Jonathan. So I guess we'll just have to see. So of course, I want to hear your thoughts and just what you feel about this story overall and how it's been unfolding. Make sure you leave those in the comment section. I would so appreciate it. Let's go ahead and have a conversation about it. And if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe and be part of the family. We would so love to have you. And for those of you who have been along for the ride, thank you so much for your continued viewing support. I so appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, as of course it helps out my video. And I think that'll about do it for this quick take. And of course, I will see you next time. So until then, be blessed and stay safe. Bye.